Okay, what we have here, I'm just doing a review on the Micro Galaxy Squadron secret mission Ghost. And it also has, it's got a total of 5 pieces altogether, different ships that it came with. I have it broken apart just for ease of showing you guys tonight. Just one moment. This is my first video, so bear with me. I have, let's see, I'm just going to show you this is the interior of the craft. All the little compartments. Just want to show you everything. There's kind of a little clear part in there. I'm not sure why that is. You can see in the middle we've got all the different figures there. And then there's also a lot of detailing on the engines. If you look up close here, there's a lot of detailing on the engines. And these engines do light up, and I'll show you in a minute when I turn it on. See, it lights up just like that. And it's kind of subdued sounds. It's not really that loud, but... And that's the biggest one. Okay, and those are those sounds. Anyway, that's the engines. And then the bottom here, you can see we have pretty good landing gear. Pretty wide and fat landing gear on there. And on the front, I like the way in the Micro Galaxy, most of the products, the gear, the landing gear always folds in pretty well. And pretty smooth against the interior of the ship. Here's just showing you the bottom of the ship now. All the detailing. Normally these would be folded up inside because they're landing gear. And then there's all the different hallways and stuff. And then here's the front cabin. And I've got some. And this one folds up just like this, or just opens up just like this. You've got seating for 4. And then a spot to hold, I guess, chopper inside. Then there's a gunner position in the front as well. So it's pretty cool, and they fit pretty well inside. So we're going to go ahead now and flip this down. And then what I was going to show you earlier, these Y-wings. The Y-wings are pretty well detailed. They've got landing gear that folds up inside them. Unlike the old Action Fleet ones, these are open. The engine fuselages are open instead of enclosed. So anybody that has old Action Fleet ones will know that. Then also, these things, just to let you know, they fit actually on the wings just like that. Leave the cover off just to show you. And then, when it's not in use, the normal standard way would be just having it flipped up inside. But the ship can actually hold 2 of them. So when they go to light speed, they can just go to light speed altogether as a group rather than just separately. And it shows that in the Star Wars Rebels show as well, if anybody's seen that as well. I'm sure a lot of people have seen that. So, and of course the ship is based upon that. I call my craft the Phantasm, but in the show it's called the Ghost, so we have to differentiate from Star Wars a little bit here. And there's all that. And then, ooh, that fell off, whoops. And then with the other thing, just to show you on these Y-wings, pretty well detailed all the way around. And of course the landing gear comes out. Just normal. Let me get that out in a regular manner. And they fit pretty smoothly into the fuselage of the ship. And here's, I guess, some missile things. They don't come out or shoot out in any way. And then your cabins open up from the side like a lot of the micro galaxy ones do, which is kind of cool. It's interesting anyway. And here's a slot for your R2 unit, or, well, pretty much an R2 unit. The later units can't fit in there, and they wouldn't work well with the advanced avionics and later units. So this gun, flipping this down, this gun does kind of rotate around a little bit. Only, well, it doesn't rotate. It just goes back and forth, really. So it's just kind of cheesy a little bit, but it's pretty well detailed. And we're going to go ahead and just put those landing gear back inside for now, and that's that one. Then the last piece here to show you is actually the little shuttle that it comes with. I've forgotten what that shuttle is called, but the little shuttle that it comes with. And what I like about this is, just like the show, these wings actually fold all the way up. So you can see when you're looking at it, they fold all the way up into it, which is kind of nice. They feel kind of flimsy when you're pulling them down and out, but it's kind of nice. And anyway, and then of course the cockpit opens up just like this. You have space for pretty much one pilot of somebody. This is the Phantom. I think that it's called the Phantom shuttle. And the Phantom 2 was a different type of model. I don't have that one. The only thing is the forks that came, and you can see it's not a big deal, but they're kind of off for some reason. They're kind of bent a little bit. They came that way. And then if you want to access the inside of the shuttle, it's pretty easy. Just pop this top off like this. And your inside has, let me get this closer for you. Holder for one character inside, and then I guess this would be Chopper stand up. But normally Chopper would be on the top, right around manning the gun. So I guess you could put somebody else here. Or maybe this might be for like a speeder, maybe, that can sit inside there, maybe. I'm not sure what that would be actually for. So, but all in all, it's a pretty cool craft. So we're going to go ahead and just set this down right here. And then finally, the last part I'm going to show you separately from the ship. Here's the top plate. And it comes off with a little bit of difficulty, as with most of these micro galaxy things. They make you work for them kind of a little bit to try to get them apart. It does open up, and you've got a seat for the gunner. But the only thing, and then it folds this down like that, and the gun, of course, goes up and down a little bit. But the only thing that's kind of lousy about it, it only flips back and forth a little bit. It doesn't turn like 360 around, so it's kind of, I don't know what the deal with that is. But they didn't make it so that it would turn around very well. Let me, oh, that's why. Yeah, it doesn't. So it's kind of a stationary gun instead, so it's kind of lame. That's the only thing I don't really like about it. But other than that, it's pretty cool. They didn't make it 360, but that's all right. But anyway, yeah, that's, and of course it's just the inside of the craft. But yeah, so, oh, and the one thing I forgot to show everybody, this thing does fold down. Just a little loading ramp. It doesn't, nothing pulls out on it, so that's a little bit lame that way. I'm not sure what they were thinking on that one. But it's pretty cool overall. Well, it's got a lot of, and it's got, of course, all the characters in it. I don't know if I went through any of those guys yet. You've got oops, that one. All right, and this guy as well. It's pretty cool. Here's another character. Everybody knows who these characters are. Pretty much. Anybody knows Star Wars at all? And of course, Chopper. All right. And then also,